Did you know that Disney is practically begging people to come to Walt Disney World Resort, even on Christmas Day this year? If you didn't, well, get ready, folks, because we're going to show you they're actually paying people money to come down to Orlando. They're discounting their hotels like you can't believe, and even for Christmas Day. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Yes, this is the kind of channel that uses that kind of language, even if the Disney parks don't and won't, and maybe that's why they're empty. Disney now begging for folks to show up during the holidays this year. Yes, during the holidays. Panel of excellence on the way. Click the like button, and off we go. If you thought that emptiness was just hyperbole, if you thought that Disney's going to be all right, it was just that darn pesky holiday known as the 4th of July, think again. Out of WDWMagic.com, Walt Disney World Holiday Hotel Deals from 2025, you can now get a room, folks, at Disney World, not during the off season, because I know some people out there have been saying, well, you know, summer's kind of low now, and, you know, folks, you can get a hotel room at Walt Disney World during the holidays, during Christmas, for $129, and they'll give you gift cards. Walt Disney World has launched 3 new offers for the 2025 holiday season with discounts available for Florida residents, annual pass holders, and general guests. Here's a breakdown of what's available and how the dates and savings compare. Let's see them. All right, what do we got, Vanna? Holiday room offer plus dining and shopping promo card. Guests who book room-only stays can save up to 20%. Those who upgrade to a room and ticket package with a non-discounted 4-day ticket will receive a Disney dining and shopping promo card, a.k.a. money. They're giving you money. If you'll just please take the discount deal, please. When? Well, from October 12th to November 20th and November 23rd, all the way through Christmas. Yes, folks, this includes Christmas Day. Now, how much do you get? How much money is Disney willing to give you to please come to their parks? We beg you, please come to our parks. $100 if you'll stay at a deluxe resort, $75 if you'll come to a moderate resort, and $50 for a value resort. They're giving away 20% off of the deluxe, 15% off the moderate, and 10% off of the others. One more real quick. Oh, brother, look at this. Florida resident holiday room offer, $130 per night. And when, folks, take a look at the travel dates. You guessed it, all right. November 16th through the 29th, but then December 12th through Christmas Day. Christmas Day. You can get a room for $130. This is bonkers. AP discounts, it keeps going and going. Guys, we got to stop there because I got to get you in on this. Disney is offering major discounts on Christmas. We have never seen them do this. This is nuts.
That's absolutely wild.
I just need to flat out say this. Are we about to have a repeat of what just happened with the July 4th weekend at Magic Kingdom, where what used to be one of the absolute, like, red flag days of Disney, where they would actually be forced to legally turn people away because the fire marshals were saying no one can come into these parks, and now it's one of the lowest attended days, it seems, at a Disney park? Is that what's about to happen to Christmas at Walt Disney World?
I'm ready for somebody to tell me when the on season is. I don't care. You can argue with me about whether July 4th is the off season. When is the on season now? Please.
So, you know, we see the figures. We all saw the projections from Moffett-Nathanson's that says that next year will be the same as this year for Disney. Oh. And last year was the same as Disney this year, meaning complete stagnation at these parks. So is that just, if they didn't advertise at all, that would be how they got people into the parks? So what exactly is going on here? How in the world are they going to bring people back into these parks other than actually lowering prices?
They're not.
Discounts can only be done for so long. Discounts are the way, and constant discounts, I need to point out, are the way that you lower your price without telling people that you are lowering your prices.
And yet, Vash, We never thought, like when Disney would tell us that they had these levers they could pull, right?
Right.
I never, in my wildest dreams, thought that one of the levers was, we will pay you to come here.
Kirsty McCarthy talked about the levers. Yeah, I mean, look, it's this is what happens when you don't invest in these parks on a regular basis. You get behind the 8 ball. You get in the situation in which, okay, now we're going to make our investment, but that investment's not going to pay off, or at least open for 3, 4, maybe even 5 years. So what do you do in that interim? Especially with Magic Kingdom going to be a construction wall haven for a number of years. This is going to be the first Christmas in which that is the case. I think the word is going to get out, as you astutely pointed out there, Pro, on a video on That Park Place, actually, talking about how word's going to get out. This is going to travel around. People are going to say, ooh, wouldn't go this holiday season. It's Construction Wall City over there at Magic Kingdom, which is half the reason why people go to Walt Disney World Resort in general. I think they're going to have some major, major problems getting in here because you don't have new attractions opening. Epic, Universal, they do, and they will. But for Disney, they don't have it. So what else do? You have a legacy property that people have visited maybe once, or if they're inclined to see it for the first time, they're going to be inclined to see it after these investments have actually been made and after these things open up. What do you do in the interim? This is all you can do, is to give away the farm, unfortunately. It has to be viable because that's their only option.
But this just isn't a problem that you spend your way out of as far as attractions go. You're right 100%, but the other part of that equation is you listen to your audience. Yep. Disney has not listened to their audience in the better part of a decade at this point in time when it comes to attractions and everything else. People commented for years on how long it took to build one stupid off-the-shelf duplicate from China over in a corner of Tomorrowland where I would argue didn't frickin' belong. And when you look at these particular types of expenditures for no reason, you're losing your customers. You're losing the people who've gone there traditionally as a family for decades. They bring generation after generation to experience these parks, and you don't care for them, and they know that. Yep. It's not hidden.
Culture. What do you think about the fact though that they are giving people money? Literally giving people gift cards if they'll please come on Christmas Day.
I have two minds about this. Number one, they clearly got rid of any reputable bookkeeper because they're just going to go back to business as usual of producing fake money and having fake money pay for things. This is what got them, or should have gotten them, into federal problems, but it didn't. And they, drove that lady's family situation into the ground, but that's an entirely other story. The second mind of this is Allegedly, yeah. My second thought on this is the obvious. I've seen this before. Dining is almost always the salve that they apply. Very thickly in order to get people to come back to the parks. You get a free dining with these, X number of days or more of vacation at these fine resorts. So they can guarantee that their accommodations are occupied and you're likely to spend more money because you feel like you can because your dining crud is taken care of, or at least 2 meals per day anyway. This is just the next and final step that I believe that they have to offer, which are these cards. I think it's funny, if you're going to end up with a gift card, that you can buy something. So on the books, it looks like they sold something, yep. But I'm telling you, I think they have shady bookkeepers again, and they can get away with the scheme that they were getting away with before, allegedly.
Right, and allegedly, and we need to say a heavy allegedly on there.
We need to say, folks, the reason we have to say allegedly is to keep ourselves out of hot water with the mouse. And the reason we said it with the falsetto is because it's a South Park reference. So no offense meant whatsoever to a situation that is very bad. Some of you out there wondering what the heck we're talking about. We'll just have to leave you wondering for a little bit. I want to go to Kevin, though. Kevin, this is, I think this is the nail in the coffin in terms of the narrative that Disney's just fine. Maybe there's some pixie dusters. I don't know. Kevin, how are they going to spin this one where they say, oh, no, Disney's just, I already know it. Kevin, they're going to say Disney is just so kind this holiday season. They have so much, and they're giving back by giving you money. to come during the holidays. This is a Christmas gift. No, they can't say Christmas. That's not allowed. This is a winter solstice gift from Disney.
The Iger Company's generosity just warms the cockles of my heart.
Go ahead, sir, please.
Say, and the hard facts. Say, holy desperation, Batman. To quote the early 90s classic New Jack City, idolater, you reap what you sow. Disney has pooped all over their fan base. They lost the generational capture. They arrogantly increased rates, devalued passes, and scorned you for going, what are you guys doing? You're a family park and families want to come. And guess what? People stopped coming even before the brand new shiny was there. So you can't blame it all on Epic Universe. At some point in time, you have to take a look inside and go, hey, not only did we drop the ball, we popped it, we set it on fire, and ignored it. This is a catastrophe of their own making. So the only thing left to do is what I love to do: kick back and revel in the Schadenfreude. Because until someone gets fired, and they won't, until someone realizes that that Mr. Iger and all of his generosity is the problem, and they won't, the fire's just going to keep on burning. So at this point, it just is what it is. The Disney refuses to learn. So who knows what nonsense is going to come? Maybe they'll start giving you gift cards to Denny's on top of it. Maybe.
Well, and it's not just limited to Walt Disney World, which is very surprising. In fact, actually, this a smoking deal for the Disneyland Resort was so good that Scott Gustin even himself actually promoted it through Costco. It was a 3-day park hopper with Lightning Lane included for each one of those days, and a $30 dining gift card for $450. That's like a $200 savings or more, depending on where you actually go, in which part of the calendar right there. And they were good for December 19th, if I'm not mistaken. That is absolutely wild. That's crazy. And to Culture's point right there, if you do give out gift cards and so forth, well, do you count the revenue actually for that purchase of those gift cards? And maybe do you count it again when they actually are used? There you go. That's to give you a little idea of what was going on there. But they are giving away these parks at levels that we just simply have not seen up until now on both coasts. And I think it's simply because Disney just did not invest. They didn't invest in their consumer as well. They didn't go for the goodwill ploy right there. I think Culture's exactly right. The experience has just simply been diminished. The loss of entertainment is criminal. Because, here's the thing. Attractions, they do get you to book vacations, but entertainment gets you to come back. And that's just something they haven't fostered, and I think they're realizing that now.
No, it's value, perks, everything that goes along with that. I feel like we've talked ad nauseum about this on multiple occasions because it's not changing. Disney is still doing the same silly things.
Right, but the response to the market is changing, and that is people simply are not going. Disney now having to pay folks to come during Christmas. We've never seen anything like it. Folks will monitor it. We'll bring back more. I guess, listen, if you want to go to an Animal Kingdom that has 5 attractions, if you want to go to a Magic Kingdom that a quarter of the park is under construction, if you want to go to an Epcot that is worse than it was 5 years ago, if you want to go to a Hollywood Studios minus the Muppets and minus the Rock and Roller Coaster and all the rest, well, folks, this is the best time ever. And Disney will be happy to give you money, moolah, to make it so. Who knows? Maybe they're not done yet with destroying classic stuff. Hey, is Frank Oz available? They could put him in stockades in the front of Main Street. That'll be a good way to say how much they love the old stuff. Helping Hollywood produce a product that you want to consume. That's what we do each and every day, folks. And this time, it's time to, say goodbye. We know, but don't cry. No, for we will have more videos on the way. We'd love to bring those videos and that information. And by the way, if you'd like even more, consider going to the Patreon page. It's www.patreon.com/WDW Pro. It's where we put out stuff exclusively there that we simply can't put out in other places for whatever reason, be it because it's too spicy or because, perhaps we're working to corroborate it. But you can find out things early and first over there. Folks, we surely have had a great time spending time with you. Consider clicking that like button, share, subscribe, click it, and stick it to those pesky algorithms. It is the notification bell, and drop a comment right on down below. Until the next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep having fun.
Jump into the water.
Why listen to music made by people and companies who really don't like you? Check out Vacation Radio today and prepare for all new content made by the people behind the WDW Pro Channel. It's the place you need for all the music. That should be fun.
So I give them cannonball. Yeah.
Hundreds of songs, every genre you can imagine. Listen live on YouTube and enjoy a set list that's always sunny. It's Vacation Radio. What are you waiting for? Every WDW Pro video has a link to Vacation Radio in the video description. Try it out and subscribe today.